Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to do another tutorial. This is going to be more of a natural look, not so dramatic and colorful. It's just going to be kind of simple and pretty and elegant. Hope you enjoy.
So with clean, moisturized skin and clean hands, I go in using Fenty Beauty Matte Primer. I also use the Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. And then I also go in with a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I like to mix up multiple different primers to make my foundation go on very smoothly, and it also fills in any pores that I have in my skin. I go right into using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the color Light 48 Neutral. I use a beauty blender and I blend in all over. I love this foundation. Some people say it's too heavy, but I love full coverage, so it works great for me. So everybody applies their makeup differently. I go in first with my foundation, and then I actually just go straight into my eyeshadow from there. I have microbladed eyebrows, so I do my eyeshadow first and then kind of fill in my eyebrows afterwards. Here I'm using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use a nice big round brush and I go all over my eyelid as a base with the color orange. I really love this color. It's very light and pretty, and it works great as a base color. Just about every combination of colors I use in this palette, I tend to go straight to the orange soda for a base color. I keep blending like crazy before I pick my next color, which in this look is burnt orange. I start by applying it on the outer corner of my eyelid, and I blend inwards, and I go to probably about the center of my eyelid. I don't like to bring this color all the way into the inner corner of my eye because I like to go for a smoky eye look. And to achieve that look, I have to go in with a darker color. Here I use the color Sienna. I do the same thing as the last color by starting out on the outer corner of my eyelid, but this time I'm not bringing it into the center. I'm just going to keep blending in very nicely there in the corner, and then I go back in with a bigger brush and blend all three colors in so I have a beautiful finish. I now go back in with the color Sienna just on the outer corner of the bottom of my eye. I like to do this because I'm going for that smoky look. I now go in with the color Glistening just on the inner corner of my eyelid into the center of my eyelid. I love this color. It's a nice gold shimmery look, and it brings my eyes out. And as you can tell, I keep blending until I get that nice, beautiful blend. I now go in just on that brow bone with the color Tempera, and I also focus on the inner corner of my eye, and I blend that nicely. Now I go in with my eyebrows. I don't really do much other than make them a little bit darker and more defined. And what I use for that is actually just your typical store-bought brand Maybelline Total Temptation in the color Blonde. This is probably my favorite eyebrow pencil. Since my eyebrows are microbladed, I really don't have to focus much on the shape of them. I just go in over where they're already microbladed, and I just make them a little bit darker depending on what look I'm going for. Since I'm going for a soft, smoky look today, I am going to just define them slightly and make them a little bit darker. I now go in with my liquid eyeliner. I use the color Jet Black in the e.l.f. Cosmetics. I do my eyeliner differently almost every day, but for this look, I'm going to go for a medium-sized wing because I'm not going too crazy on the color. I'm using a nice soft orange look. I start in the center of my eye and then bring the wing out, and then I just kind of fill it all in from the inner part of my eye outwards till I get a nice even wing. I now go in with a little bit of my Falsies mascara and apply that just lightly before I apply my lashes. Speaking of lashes, I realized after editing this video that I stopped recording before I put my lashes on. So I unfortunately do not have any clips of me putting my eyelashes on today. All I got was me applying the mascara beforehand. but I'll be sure to include pictures of my final look afterwards. I'm now going to start my contouring. At first, I sprinkle a little bit of my Makeup Revolution baking powder in the color Banana on a paper towel, and I just kind of dab it in underneath my eyelids to brighten up my eyes a little bit more. I also go into my T-zone area because that is where I tend to get the most oily. I also go in underneath my cheekbones a little bit. Right after that, I go into contouring my cheeks and my forehead and my nose using Hoola by Benefit Cosmetics. I love this stuff. It's a powder contour and it works amazing. Always make sure you really blend in your contour. I now go in with my bronzer by Makeup Revolution, and right after that I use my blush by Milani, and I kind of clean up everything with my Lock-It foundation powder. Put a little bit of liner on, and I highlight the tops of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, right above my lip, and also my brow bone. For this look, I'm using a NYX lip liner in the color Mauve. I also use the NYX brand lip gloss. I use Slip Tease in the color Chickapeel. And this is where I start feeling myself, and I forget to get a clip of me putting on my eyelashes. But anyway, here is the final look. Hope y'all enjoy. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.